Hello dear students, I hope you all are fine. This is the video for class 8th and I am your computer teacher Pankaj Kumar present before you all with the first chapter, that is operating system. Chapter number 1, operating system. We will discuss the following topics in this class. We will discuss first is introduction to computer, types of software, and it can be broadly classified into two types, system software and application software. Next, we will discuss about classification of system software, and it can be categorized into three types: operating system, programming software, and utility software. So let us come to the first topic, introduction to computer. What is a computer? A computer is a programmable electronic device that accepts raw data as input and processes it with a set of instructions to produce the result as output. Means it does the following things, following three things. First, it accepts the input, it processes the data, and third, it gives the result as output. It gives, next point, it gives output just after performing mathematical and logical operations and can save the output for future use. Logical operation means it will decide whether the condition is true or false. If the condition is true, the statement will be executed, otherwise not. Means computer is able to take logical decision also. Now, you can see the full form of computer. It is commonly operated machine particularly used for technical and educational research. When you search on internet, you may find some similar full forms, okay, but some changing are there. It can be also said that common operating machine purposely used for technological and educational research. Okay, some words are different, like in the earlier full form it was T for technical, but here you can see T for technological. So some words are changed here. Both the full forms are correct. Now, types of software. It is of two types. It can be broadly classified into two types, system software and application software. Now, you have to understand what is system software. It is the background software that enables the application software to interact with each other. It is the background software that enables the application software to interact with each other. And this system software is the most important software for running a computer. Without system software, your system cannot run. Your system is of no use. Okay. And second one is application software. Means it is a group of programs designed to accomplish a single task or a group of related tasks. And application software can be installed after installing operating systems. Example of application softwares are MS Word, MS Excel, WinZip, etc. By which we can do some general work, we can do some specific work with the help of application software. Now coming to the next topic, you can see this diagram. Software can be broadly classified into two types, application software and system software and application software. And you can see system software is again divided into three main categories, that is operating system, language processor, and utility software. Language processor means programming software. And third one is utility software. Now, also application software can be categorized into two main categories, that is general purpose application software and a specific purpose application software. Now coming to system software. It is a set of programs designed to control and manage the operations of the computer hardware. The software allows application programs to execute properly, and there are several different types of system softwares. As you know that system softwares, operating system is also an example of system software. And system software is the most important software for running a computer. And we know that operating system, programming software, and utility software, these are the types of system software. Now you can see this diagram. User is interacted with application software. Application software is interacted with the operating system, and operating system, which is a type, which is known as the system software. Operating system is a type of system software. So operating system is interacted with the hardware of the computer. Now, three types of system software are operating system, programming software, and utility software. So first one is operating system. We will discuss about it. You can see this diagram. System software is categorized into three types: operating system, language processor, and utility software. So first, coming to the operating system. Software program that controls the hardware. It is the software program that controls the hardware of the computer. Definition of an operating system can be seen in four aspects. First, it is a group of programs that acts as an intermediary between the user and the computer hardware. Second, we can also say it controls and coordinates the use of computer resources among various application programs and user. Third, we can also say it acts as a manager. And fourth, we can say it allows the program to communicate with one another. So these are the works of operating system. Now you can see an operating system is a program that controls the execution of application programs and acts as an interface between the user of a computer and the computer hardware. So it is the most important software of the computer by which user can be interacted with the computer hardware. Second point, an operating system is concerned with the allocation of resources and services such as memory, processor, devices, and information. So an operating system take care of the following things. It manages the memory. It is responsible for processor management, device management, etc. So a lots of work is there. Operating system performs a lots of work. Now next, coming to programming software. Programming software is a software which helps the programmer in developing other software. So with the help of programming software, we can develop another software. Compilers, assemblers, debuggers, interpreters, etc. are the examples of programming software. Programming software is also known as programming tool or software development tool. Another is programming language. So some difference between programming software and programming language. You can see the example of programming software: compiler, assembler, debuggers, and interpreters. So compilers are used in Java, C, C++. Assemblers are used in assembly language. whereas interpreters are used in Python and some another language. So these are the programming software. With the help of these softwares, we can develop some another software. And there are some programming language, high level programming language like Java, C++, Python. Okay. And it is a set of instructions written in any specific language to perform a specific task. Generally in English language, it is a set of instructions which is written in some specific language to perform a specific task, which is very similar to English language. And a programming language is a computer language that is used by programmers to communicate with computers. And generally the programming language is in the form of English language, very similar to English, so that the developers can understand and communicate with computers. Now, next one is utility software. Utility software helps to manage, maintain, and control computer resources. Examples of utility programs are antivirus software, backup software, data compression software, and disk defragmenter. Now, let us discuss about the types of utility software which are given in your book. First one is backup utility. This is used for keeping the backup of your files. Backup of your files means duplicate copy of your files at some another location. Suppose your files are deleted. So you can restore your files with the help of backup utility software. Now, next one is data compression programs, or you can say data compression software. It is used to compress your data. It compresses the size of your actual data. A file can be compressed into a file of a smaller size so that it occupies less space. Third one is disk defragmenter. What is the use of disk defragmenter? It divides a large file into pieces and stores it at different locations. And fourth one is virus scanner. It is used to scan the computer for viruses among files and folders. It scans the disk each time you insert it into a computer or whenever the computer is booted. So generally virus scanner is used to scan your whole computer, or it is used to scan your disk. So these are the types of softwares. In the next class, we will discuss about the functions of operating systems and types of operating systems. Thanks for watching this video, children.